All right, so we cross out the W and we cross out the I. So Ben's going to come ahead and go ahead and put a Band-Aid on the W and the I. It's crossed out. Not the L, Ben.
That's an I.
The W and the I said. So it's crossed out. And I put my apostrophe there. Let's look at is. Where is? What letter, Ben, do I take out in the word is?
I.
We take out the letter I. We cross it out. Ben, go ahead and put the Band-Aid. You would be doing this with us. So we're cutting out the letter I and putting an apostrophe in. So where is becomes the word where's. Where's my purse? And the apostrophe goes where the missing letter is. Well, I hope that helps you understand our contractions. Now, let's look at a few other things. Today we're going to look at the word nibble, and we're going to add the suffix ed. What happens when we add nibble plus ed? Nibble plus ed. Ben?
Nibble.
It becomes nibbled. So Ben, go ahead, and all we have to do is add the letter. Right here, Ben. All right, all you have to do is add the letter D. And that was not very neat.
What?
All right, let's look at the word run. What happens when you have a short vowel? Go ahead and hold on to that, Ben. A short vowel, and we want to add a suffix. What's the rule when we're adding a suffix to a short vowel with one consonant? You have to, do you remember what you have to do? Run plus ing becomes running, but what's the rule? We have to, did you say it?
ing.
No. We had to, did you remember what we were supposed to do? You're supposed to, Ben, do you remember? Double it. Good job. You should have doubled it. R-U-N. Go ahead and add it, Ben. N-I-N-G, and the word becomes running. Now the last one, you should remember, pretty ends with Y. What do we do when it ends
Change
with
the Y to I and then yes.
Change the Y to I and add E-S-T. Good. And now the word becomes, class, prettiest. Good. The last thing that we're going to talk about is adverbs. So adverbs, remember, they make our sentences interesting. They make the verb come to life. So for example, if I said hop, a frog hops, what's an adverb that could make me see it?
Big.
Quickly. Quickly.
Or loudly.
Loudly, all right, we could do that. Now let's look at this sentence. All right, Ben, come on over and sit. Here is our sentence. A small chipmunk, go ahead and sit because they can't see. Okay. A small chipmunk looked at us. Now let's find our subject. Who are we talking about, class? We're talking about the chipmunk. We underlined chipmunk once. Now we say, what did the chipmunk do? The chipmunk looked. Good. And now we have to think of a word that could help us make the verb tell us what it did. So the small chipmunk looked at us. Should we say the word curiously? Curiously. Or we could say furiously. He might have been mad at us. Can't you see the chipmunk giving us that, making all those noises? Angrily or furiously. Now let's look at the next sentence. Go ahead and sit, Ben. The small mules carried us. How do you think the small mule,
Home.
you'd want a small,
Home.
how would you want a small mule to carry you? How did he carry me? He carried me. What do you think?
Tight.
How about if I had a mule, I would want him to carry me carefully. Or we could say, remember the words we talked about yesterday?
What about tight?
Quickly.
Or tight.
Tightly? That doesn't make sense.
No,
We could say swiftly, or he carried us slowly. So that hopefully can help you with our adverbs. Now, if you look at our page there, if you look at page 291, you can look at the top section. They want you to add your adverb to the verb to make it make sense and to bring it to life. Sentence 2, you want to find your adverb, circle it, and then arrow it to the verb. And then on the back side, you are remembering to do un and re. Un means to undo something. Re means to do it again. All right. Hopefully that will help you. Down at the bottom, they're asking for an antonym. And remember, the antonym is the opposite of something. So the opposite of noisy starts with a Q. It would be quiet. Good. The only other one, sweet. The opposite of sweet, and you might not know this, would be sour. Well, I hope that helps you today, and that wraps up our lesson. Have a great day, and we miss you.